stating the obvious here, but we've become uncharacteristically fragile at home, which hurts. It hurts our fans. It hurts our coaches. It hurts our players. Again, there's no moral victories in this thing. Got in at halftime after conceding another stupid goal at the end of the half where we commit a foul that was unnecessary and concede a goal that you'd see at a U12 level, which hurts, but at least had a healthy discussion at halftime with the guys where I didn't speak. I let them speak. I think a lot of good things were said. Then a good response from the group. So again, it still hurts. No excuses on losing at home. We should never lose at home in this fashion. But again, the guys fight until the end. We have to find a way to get out of this. We're the only people that are going to get us out of it. The people in that locker room, the coaches, the players. I think they recognize that. And like we've said before, it's the same group. That's what was said at halftime. That show them they can beat anybody. We're the only ones that can take us out of this now.
John?
Who spoke, first of all, if you want to tell us?
Surprisingly, Julian spoke the most, which was great. And I was really impressed by what he had to say, because it was all actually right, accurate, truth, and it was long. So it's good to see from a young striker, a kid that plays with passion, that wants to win everything, wants to win every tackle. So proud of him for speaking in the way he did, and that helps. Having said that, again, we lost, so everyone in there is still pissed. The margins are tight, guys. You've heard me talk about this for years. Our margins are razor thin, and right now we have to find a way to fight through things. We are in every game, that is for sure, to the very final offsides call where the goal gets called back. But this group continues to fight. It hurts right now, but like I said, the only people that will get us out of it will be us.
Coming down the stretch, you made 3 substitutions.
Yeah.
Leave both forwards in. They're obviously your best 2 forwards.
Yeah.
You knew we were going to ask you this one. At a certain point, over a long period of time, when the substitutions are what they are, we on this side of the ledger might worry if maybe you don't trust some of your attacking substitutes enough to put them out there in a big moment like that. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, look, the subs at the end, I know when they happen, people see them as defensive, but we asked Olivier to go almost as like a right winger. Didn't really get as forward as we had hoped. Jose as well. Told him to take some risk in there and join the attack for cutbacks. At that point, John, we were thinking Mikel was having a good game, Julian was having a good game, Danny was, I thought having a decent game. Balls weren't bouncing to him in the box, but so we went with those 3 attackers staying on the field. Could we have thrown another striker in and then taken out off a defender? For sure, maybe, but I thought our structure was good. We were getting chances and just didn't finish.
Come down to the front and go 1, 2, 3, 4.
When it comes to this entire losing run,
Yeah.
it seems like almost like something you said in the past where lucky, sometimes you create your own luck, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, how hard is it for you to see all the simple errors, the chances, and not being able to kind of pinpoint what exactly is going wrong and not have a fix for it?
Yeah, so look, it's the first losing streak we've had in roughly 6 years, so it's unique to all of us. So we're trying to find solutions too. We're going to learn a lot about ourselves internally, externally. We're going to learn a lot about ourselves in the coming weeks, because we know we're close, but in pro sports, close doesn't mean anything. Almost cursed there. Close doesn't mean anything. So the margins are tight in every game. There's no excuse to lose as many games at home as we have. It shouldn't happen. It hasn't happened. So again, we're looking for the solutions too, and we'll look internally, because that's what the the only place it gets fixed. So we have to be better as a team. You know, we talk about it all week, the importance of the start. You can see the minute and a half into a game, which at home again, I understand things can happen. A bounce can not go your way, but we weren't stable enough to start the game. And then right away now, emotionally, again, energy-wise, it gets deflated as it should. The guys lose confidence. And we have a lot of good players that are playing good right now too, which is crazy. In a really tough stretch. You know, if you go through the names, you guys can do the exercise. There's a lot of guys that are having decent seasons and again played good tonight. But they trade all of that for an ugly win. And we have to find that now, Joe.
You said you're close, but what's also close is a lot of departures.
Yeah.
For key players. Feel the pressure of that you mentioned at the start of the season, wanting to collect all these points before June, because you know these absences are happening. Does it feel like those games are pressure packed because of the form and the departures that are coming up?
Of course, yeah, we're aware of that for sure. There's going to be guys going in, out. Sometimes this group plays best. Portland as an example, when maybe the backs are against the wall and the least expected. So hopefully we get a reaction from guys, but it is a reality. A lot of guys are going to be going away with their national team. It's not something that's going to be, I don't know if you guys have seen where the transfer window falls this year. It falls in the same spot, but where our schedule is, you know, we'll have 9 games left by the time anything can really shake up. So that's why when I say it's going to be us and only us, nothing's going to change. So we recognize that. You know, the guys that play the bulk of the minutes, I have full confidence that, you know, they can turn this around and get results. But yeah, that sounds cliche at this point. You guys are sick of me saying. I'm sick of saying.
Do you feel any closer to answers after this game of certain things that I take it conceding the second minute is
Yeah.
something you do going in
Yeah.
is not a great thing to do? Do you feel closer to some of the answers at all?
I do think I know who our guys that are going to get us through it are, and I know that we're still capable of beating any team. I mean, you guys, again, if you objectively look at it, have we seen a team this year that you just go, wow, we're not even in the same stratosphere. So again, every game's gone down to the wire. As bad as we've started and set ourselves into a bad spot, we've still been in the games. The guys never quit. They still push till the end, till the last minute. But that's not good enough anymore. Our fans don't want to hear that. We're tired of it as well. But we have to stick together because again, it's going to be up to us to get us out.
Thank you. Update on Lowe, and then thoughts on Ariel and Lewis' performance tonight.
Yeah, so Damian had a back issue yesterday. He wasn't able to train. I thought he'd be able to at least come off the bench for tonight, but woke up this morning and it wasn't feeling good, so he wasn't able to go. Nathan, I thought, had some really good moments in the attack. You know, had some good crosses, got on the end of a few corner kicks, just maybe had some shots even on corner kicks. But again, right now when it's going bad for the group and things aren't bouncing our way, a lot of things get blocked. Matt Freeze made a couple big saves. You know, Julian had a couple good looks that he, you know, like back, free headers. You know, so we're close, but close again doesn't get you points.
You've been very complimentary of Jesus Bueno in the past, and he just received an extension, but we haven't really seen much of him lately. Can you speak on his fitness or what's going on, or if there's an issue there?
Yeah, Jesus is doing fine. You know, was re-signed and did a good job last season. Is working hard in training. Ultimate professional. We chose Leon today just for his quickness and ball winning. I thought Leon was really good today too. So we have some good midfielders, and yeah, we'll choose week by week, and he'll continue to work hard when he's called upon. I'm sure he'll do a good job.
We'll go last 2 with John and Joe.
Gary wasn't even on the bench tonight. Admittedly hasn't been yet, but his time might be coming as David Vasquez. And in terms of attacking options that you might turn to at some point here, especially when Daniel's gone, how close is he to the step up to a game like, because that position is one that you're gonna need some depth at?
Yeah, I think it's clear now, right? We'll miss Danny for the Euros, but yeah, there's a bunch of different things, you know, that we could do. You could tweak a formation, but David is a natural, you know, number 10. He's a guy that's getting better and better in training each and every week, and he'll be certainly a guy that we'll lean on during that time when we're a little bit thin, right? So whether that's off the bench as a starter, still to be determined, but he's working really hard. I'd say him, CJ only have impressed. Kevin gets going now, coming off of an injury. We'll resume training tomorrow. So again, it's an important young group of players that are going to be called upon during the stretch where we're missing some guys.
Is it worth a bench spot before Daniel leaves, just to get him in the rhythm?
Sure, yeah, and that is a fluid thing where we can kind of tweak and change, but certainly we'll have him on the bench sooner rather than later.
Go back to that second goal, it's careless foul.
Yeah.
It looks like it stemmed from frustration where Kai thought he got the base.
Earlier, yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
you have that, you also have, questionable decision-making, Oliver.
Yeah.
Judging that.
Yeah.
How do you kind of talk to those guys about, because it seems like that's the big silly mistake,
Yeah.
they don't happen, it's maybe 1-1.
Right, at 1-0, conceding early, right? We actually played okay, I thought, in the remainder of the first half, and then, Kai was upset. You're right, he got what he thought fouled on the play before, so you can tell it was like a revenge foul. I think that was clear to see. But the rule for any defender is when someone's facing the sidelines, don't commit a foul, right? He's not gonna hurt you there. I think Kai knows that. It was a hard foul, it was an unnecessary foul, and a foul that wound up in the back of the net. So that hurts. Obviously Oliver should do better on that too. But that's when it's going bad, things tend to snowball, and we have to find our way out.
You think they're going to be attacking with a specific weakness there? I go back and look at the
Yeah, everyone scouts. Everyone scouts and watches every game, for sure.
All right, thanks, Jim.